So I decided to delete my YouTube app on my iPhone because I don't want to overfill my storage on my iPhone. I still got YouTube Music app on my iPhone so I can listen to music when I'm working, cutting grass and mowing, and doing some projects on the road, fixing my driveway and stuff. And but the camera video is a little blurry. I'm trying the best I can to get it to adjust so that you can see it a lot better. Just be patient, but I'm definitely working on it as fast as I can so that I can make videos on my cameras. So I will intentionally download video from my GoPro onto my laptop and including the video on the camera instead. And so today's review, I'm going to talk about the first chainsaw I had. The first chainsaw is the first extreme power that I had before I actually had this one, when I found it on the side of the road about a year ago during my Christmas vacation. So I was up at Home Depot during that time when I was looking around. Been looking at some Echo chainsaws and Echo weed eaters. And as me and my mom were coming home, and we seen that, then all of a sudden there was another chainsaw we saw sitting on the side of the road, which is this one. But this was already had a caps replaced by the original owner from earlier. I went and talked to him and he said you could definitely take this one with you because he bought him a Husqvarna 460 Rancher as a replacement because he thought it was broken, but he decided to give it away because he just don't even want it because he doesn't use it that much. We'll take him outside and put him right in front of this one. So that makes it about two free chainsaws. 2 free chainsaws. And he was a pretty nice guy, and he was definitely aware of the MS-310 had bad bearings. So he did tell me the MS-310s are junk. He said MS-250s are a lot better and MS-361s are way a lot better than the MS-310s. So there was other saws that are better than the MS-290s. There was a 036 and the 036 Pro, 034 and MS-360. MS-360 Pro that my Uncle Jeff had. This one reminds him of his MS-360, but they're definitely almost about the same. And they look about half the same machines. But they're both 60cc saws. So the difference is the decompression valve is in the middle right here on the steel, and the clone had a decompression valve that's on the right. So they are pretty good looking machines, but I like them. I'm gonna transform this one into a Stihl MS-361, and that will be converted into a Stihl chainsaw with a Stihl 20-inch bar. And starting, it does start. First, I'll start up the extreme power and show you how that thing runs. Get this guy out of the way before I show you that. So I flip the switch up to on, pull choke out, put the throttle lock on, put chain brake on, and give it a couple yanks until it does anything. That's how it does that. I push choke in. That's the way she ran. It didn't have a muffler when I started, but man, that was loud. But luckily I put a muffler onto that thing to get it quiet. Not bad for an old machine. He had that thing for about almost a year and a half. I think he did try to use it a bunch of times, and it just started acting funny on him. And he did replace the fuel line in it already. Tried it again. And then the final part, it just quit. And he threw it away. And he also threw that one away as well. But they both ran, but he did say he want to have a Husqvarna 460 Rancher as a replacement of those two chainsaws that I got. Now I'll show you the G366 before I transform it into a MS361 on my 25th birthday this next month. But this thing fired up first pull. That's how that one ran. This one also started too when I checked for spark on that one. They both have spark. And they both started real good. I don't know why it's doing that. that's how I ended up with these two chainsaws. I can't even believe they both freaking run. I just cannot even freaking believe that guy actually gave them away. I couldn't believe it. I tell you, but I kind of like those in the MS-250 way a lot better than the MS-310s. They are way a lot better than the MS-310s. There were so many people are complaining that the saws, the MS-310s kept dying on them. They had severe bad air leaks. Air leaks in them. And their spring, and their seals, bearings popped out bad. And it's kind of hard to put them all back together, but it's a real hard job. You have to take the entire saw completely apart just to get to the cylinder. But this one will be a 30-minute job to install everything on them. I'm going to transform this thing into an MS-361 Pro. Where it'll be joined in with the steel. And that guy, this is the MS-250 I like better than MS-310. Runs way a lot better. Which that will have a steel 20-inch bar and chain and that chain on it. Which that'll be transformed into a steel MS-361 Pro Farm Boss. And this one will stay as the 22-inch chainsaw. I'll get another 22-inch bar for the other for the red one when that knob shows up. But hopefully it'll be shipped where I could definitely have that knob. So now I could definitely use that saw again. But I'll drain the gas out of it so that way it's definitely the gas will not corrode the carburetor on it. And let me go ahead and do that real quick and okay. So now the gas is definitely drained. That way the carburetor won't get corrosion and the fuel line won't be messed up. I really tell you, I definitely like that thing way a lot better than the MS-310. But this thing definitely runs great. Fortunately, those are one of the best chainsaws I could ever had. But I tell you, I really love the MS-361s. 361s way a lot better than the MS-310s. But I'm kind of starting to change my mind not to find an MS-310, another one no more. Since I had the MS-250 as a replacement that I really seem to like better. But these got good throttle response and they run better. I kind of hate MS-310s. Even that, I'm kind of starting to not care. But I tell you, but these fans always start on the first pull. They always start. But she is a little smoky, but that stinks. But that thing stinks. Woo! It's a very nice little machine. I definitely love this thing. I really like it. And so does the 026 and MS-291. And that thing would be transformed into a MS-361. And that bar will be on the other one, which I'm going to get another one off Amazon to go with the MS-361 as a twin brother. With a clone air filter, and that one will have an OEM air filter into that. When that happens, I'll do a video comparison on those two. We'll see which one of them is better. Well, there they are. Two chainsaws I found on the side of the road about a year ago, back in December. So, anyways, if y'all find that pretty interesting video, that way how the owner did this for me, let me know in the comments below. And like and subscribe. And keep sharing the videos. And keep subscribing to the channel. And don't miss out for more upcoming videos. Anyways, thank you so much. And I'll see you next time on the next video. Bye-bye.